If you've been concerned about the screen issues with the washed out look, the less vivid appearance on the S24 Ultra, good news. More happy is coming. There will be a fix very soon. So I was reading on the internet and finding some articles and things like that. There's a guy I follow who's a well-known reporter on news updates for Samsung, says that Samsung is actively working on a fix for the screen. And more interestingly, so here's something that's interesting. There's different levels of vividness, apparently, when it comes to these phones. The S23 Ultra apparently is kind of like the almost gold standard, but people seem to like the S21 Ultra as the most vivid and bright phone. So, according to this guy, Ice Universe, that I trust and I follow, is well known. He says that Samsung's fix is going to have different settings where you can adjust it one notch up and it will go from the S24 Ultra brightness to the S23 Ultra vividness. And then if you go from another notch up, it'll go from the S23 Ultra to the S21 Ultra level of vividness and brightness. So I don't know what this will look like as far as like an image or whatever. But anyway, that's supposedly the fix that is coming. There's supposed to be a fix that's going to adjust it with different levels of vividness so that way you can have it, have your cake and eat it too. So I myself am actually pretty happy with the way that the screen looks. It doesn't really bother me. I always thought that the Samsung screens looked too bright and oversaturated. I actually didn't like a lot of Samsung phones way back in the day because I thought that it didn't look realistic. And this was a big thing that went back and forth when it came to the camera, when it came to the screen. A lot of people like the Samsungs, but they're like, well, the camera and the screen just don't look natural. They look vivid, they look bright, they look beautiful, they look larger than life, but they don't look, it's not like an actual representation of real life. But they've been doing it for so long, so many people like it. So Samsung tried to do something a little bit different this go around, and they said, hey, we made the screen to where it looks more natural. In fact, it looks very much like the iPhone, and that's what I talked about in the video I made a couple days ago, because that's kind of how the iPhone is. They've made their their always on display look like the iPhone. They made their screen look more natural like the iPhone. If you look at the S24 Plus, the corners are real rounded. It looks just like an iPhone from the side and different angles. So I think they've tried a different approach this year to go a little bit more mainstream and appeal to some folks and try and maybe get them to switch over because it looks a little bit more like an iPhone. But I think it's making some people very unhappy. And I've had this in my comment section. I've seen it all over. There have been people that call this screen garbage, or people that call this screen trash, or people that say that it looks so washed out and terrible that they've returned it. And if that's you, that's fine. I mean, it's your money. So speak with your own money. And it seems like people have been doing a good job speaking with their money because Samsung is already listening and they're making a fix for this. So my thought process is it looks fine to me. But the thing is, it's not looking fine to a lot of people. So this should hopefully make everybody happy. That way, people like me can keep it on the more natural setting, and then folks who are unhappy about it can have different levels of like very vivid and bright screen resolution stuff. So I think it's good. And I think it's good that Samsung was responding to this. I wish that we had a timeline on this. My thought process is with the immediacy of what's going on and how upset everybody is, my guess is it'll probably be here with the March update. Like, they have to put it out there, they have to test it, they have to make sure everything's good, because heaven forbid they release an update that fixes everything, and then it like breaks something else or it doesn't look good enough. So they have to test this and make sure everything looks right. So my best guess is it probably shows up with the March update. So we're in the middle of February now, a couple weeks down the road. So I know that's not an immediate thing, but at least we know they're working on it. They've listened, they're going to fix this, and then it's something that should hopefully make everybody happy. So if you decide that you want to buy the phone back again, probably wait a couple of weeks, and then we'll see what happens with this update when it comes out. Or if you've already got your phone, you're past the return date, I mean, definitely don't go sell it. But I think that this is a good thing. I'm glad that Samsung is addressing this and that they're going to fix it and that it's going to make, hopefully, everybody happy. And that's ultimately what we want. And it's good that they're doing this so quickly and they're already working on it. So that's pretty much it. They're coming with a setting update. It's going to make things more vivid, going to make things look like the S23 Ultra and the S21 Ultra. And of course, you can still keep it and have it the way, if you like it this way, the way it is now. And like I said, I think it's fine how it is now. But I get there's a lot of people that are upset about it. So everybody that was upset about it was very vocal. And there's a lot of negative feedback to Samsung. Apparently, they took it to heart. They're fixing it. So it's coming. So that's all I've got in this video. Nice, short, sweet, to the point. Nothing too much to talk about today. It's a Sunday, so I know we got the Super Bowl tonight. Everybody, good luck with that. Whoever you're rooting for, and we'll see what happens. But yep, that's all I got. As always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this stuff, you like the Samsung content, you're in the right place. Hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.